So good evening, angels.
Happy evening, sir.
What's up? What's going on?
Sir, many things parallelly going. Office is going, one side session is going, and one side I'm speaking.
Oh wow,
I,
that's amazing. That you are giving importance to you also.
sir, this has become part of my life, and now slowly I'm entering into the FELD participation. So that's why.
Really?
Yes, sir. So I read
Really?
the book. I read the book entire week. This book every day morning in the train I used to read, but somehow because of office tasks didn't. And but I was it was in mind. No matter what, I will do it. No matter whatever it takes, I'll read the book. So that is what was my motive. And
It's a
luckily, I
very
got
powerful
the
book.
yeah.
Actually, I designed when I was reading this book together in the morning session, Sunday morning session. So eventually, I designed a course out of it, and I delivered it at two organizations. 6 घंटे का
or-
session था. Very powerful.
Organization. It is
Total
that
12
level.
hours. It is that level. 12 hours session I completed. Uh, these are all the weekday weekend sessions. Saturday, Sunday I took those sessions. Very, very powerful. This book can actually transform your life like anything. In fact, you must read this book also after that.
So I need to read it with the first person context.
That if you just practice it after some time, it will become normal for you.
Okay, means read
That's
it.
how I did. I read that way.
Like let it be one page also, but practice it and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
go.
Always,
Mm,
always. It will give you a different kind of experience altogether.
okay.
All right. So how was this last 23 hours for you? How was your sleep patterns? How was the quality of your sleep? Did you notice that?
So I slept for 6 hours, but once I got up, I was very fresh again. Means I didn't get
Hmm.
sleep again in the entire day.
तो ऐसा तो होना ही था कल अब इतनी बार मैंने स्लीप किया तो दिमाग में घुस गया that quality of my life is a reflection of the quality of my sleep and vice versa. Actually, it's not only your life, it's your lifestyle as well. So how was the experience for you? How could you relate to that experience? The experience of your sleep.
Uh, so day before yesterday, I slept for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I got up at 3 a.m. and started working again, but I was tired. But yesterday, I made up my mind no matter what, I'll sleep for 6 hours in spite of work and I'll complete the work. That message I gave, and so my sleep was also, my rest was also proper when
Mm-hmm.
I gave that instruction, and my work was also, I didn't get lethargic throughout the day.
Okay. And did it increase your productivity?
Huh. So only I was able to attend FELD in spite of, see, my, this is still open. I mean, I'm doing this thing also and I'm talking.
Wow,
Still, my
that's awesome.
laptop is open and I'm talking to you and I'm messaging a person, some issue. So that difference I could feel the last 24 hours. And I'm not tired. And still more energy is there.
We'll have a even more energetic session tonight.
Yeah.
I am confident this is going to blow you, each one of you.
Yes.
But before that, let me see what is where you are. Yes, so how was it, Krish, for you?
Yeah, hi everybody. Happy sleep was not good unlike day before yesterday night. So I think mine could ज़्यादा ही it was not disturbed, but it was not. I mean, day before yesterday night, I remember it was like I told you, blissful sleep. Yesterday was not, but day wise, of course, I could do my planning, so I came up with my own. acronym full form for system. I listed my goals. I listed my limiting beliefs. And I was actually surprised when I listed my goals because I think 4 या 5 में सुई रुक गया पहले तो. I was like, चलो गोल ही नहीं है. Okay. Or few other things were coming which I was thinking as goal, but then I think what I came up was very relevant. And then the limiting belief, and both the goals and the limiting belief, I could see a pattern where whatever one belief was related to another belief, and vice versa, similarly for the goal. So that way, yeah, I could do quite a bit of work. So I think sleep-wise, I think, yeah, thanks to जो आज का session होगा, I'll again go back to my yoga nidra which you induced me day before yesterday.
योग निद्रा वाला हम करेंगे संडे को.
Oh,
आज
अच्छा.
उसका थोड़ा सा हिंट दे देंगे. We'll do that hint today.
Okay.
But whatever I will give you, that is good enough for छोटा मोटा योग निद्रा.
Okay. Okay.
Like
But whatever Ankita said today, that was my narrative yesterday.
the challenge is that if she goes into योग निद्रा तो गया तो उसका काम खत्म हो जाएगा आज. People
Okay.
sitting on the other side now, they will be wondering what is happening.
Okay.
But yeah, we will
Yeah.
have a very good experience today. Yeah, Padma, how was it for you? So how you are taking a time to attend the sessions? You are already preparing for your exams, right?
Yeah, but I saw your message saying that Ankita is presenting. Only that time I joined. The moment I read, because I was just keeping this on, and as I was doing my work, I saw the message that was flashed on the screen, and that was your message, which said that Ankita is sharing. So immediately I joined. That was then I joined.
How many of you noticed that the numbers kept on increasing? As I kept on sharing the screenshots, the numbers kept on increasing.
Yes, end moment last 30 minutes this happened, no?
It started a little bit earlier, but then I noticed that how things are going on. So, see, people always get into this state of mind. This is called FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, एक sentence
Yes, I
उसमें
was
क्या
I
डाल
was
दिया
hearing.
तो one sentence I put there, otherwise others are thinking, oh my God, what I'm missing out, and there's a jump in.
Yes, absolutely. I joined because I was fear of missing out Ankita, our Ankita. I didn't want to miss that. So
Oh,
immediately I joined. So that fear of
So
See,
this is
if
again more
you observe carefully how law of attraction works, actually ये देखने वाली चीज है. Like that's why I just wanted to demonstrate it. See, it's Ankita who attracted you, it's not me. Did you notice that?
yes,
And I was only playing the role that universe used me
yes.
to get you into the session. Exactly,
True.
that's how universe conspires. You don't know how universe is going to conspire.
So you were the messenger.
And Rajeshwari ma'am was there and Pinaki sir was there, so I was comfortable speaking there. Yeah, or I was nervous, means freely बोल
My
पाई.
journey just started like this only, Ankita. Pinaki sir used to be there, Vasu sir used to be there, and I see today also I got the four speaker Padma next Friday. I got Jemmy, I got Gaurav. So
Rajeshwari, you asked me and I couldn't just say no, I'm preparing. I didn't want to give excuse. So I just jumped. So
yes,
hopefully I do this
Yeah,
the day after, I mean, the next after next week, something.
you are going to do, I will be there with you. We will be presenting
yes.
things page, half of
So
the book.
it is, yeah, no, pardon me?
Okay. So just observe this, like how universe conspires. It's a very
Can I
big
say,
example
Pinaki?
where you can experience it in real time, real life situation, that how universe conspires. like if you when you watch the when you will watching the video, na, say like how Ankita was there and she asked for 5 minutes, and then how everybody was eager to listen to her, the kind of hypnotic language patterns that she used. सबको hypnotize कर दिया, and everybody thought about, oh, I should be there in the session at least till the moment Ankita shares. उसके बाद मैं रहूं ना रहूं अलग बात है. So a lot of hypnotic language patterns were being used, and this is what we are using throughout the day. We don't notice. That's how people hypnotize us. That's how like people like Ankita hypnotize us.
Sir, what hypnotism है?
You know? So
समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
The charm.
yeah, so that's
You
why we are
in-
in action. So you observe that what you said, how you said, and what the others were talking at that point of time. What the expressions on their face. You can't find me there because I was not saying anything. So, but whoever said, you can see them on the video. So these are the something which the real thing that you need to observe, that how you influence people around you,
Okay.
how every word that you speak, the way you speak it, the kind of language patterns that you're using, how that influences people around you, including yourself.
So for me, the pressure was last week I committed that I will be prepared, and that was making me feel bad that I couldn't. So
Yeah,
I read the book, the preparation was,
but
so that
others
made
forgot it. Others forgot that you promised that. बाकी किसी का
mm,
कोई लेना देना था ही नहीं. तो the moment you said that last, I promised it, everybody was more careful. That, oh, I missed it. I shouldn't miss it.
okay.
So these are all language patterns that we use. We don't even know. And Milton model language patterns, hypnotic language patterns are something that we are using throughout the day. The only thing is we rarely notice it. And imagine that according to NLP, you are only talking to yourself. You are not actually talking to anybody else.
Okay.
So
Sutradhar
imagine
is present.
if you are saying these words, these hypnotic language words, you are talking to yourself with those hypnotic language patterns.
Yes, I'm already in action. Yes. Finally, something is working for me. Yes.
And then this other thing, that how universe conspires. See, you made up your mind, you joined the session, you were not in the session from the beginning. You joined the session, and immediately universe was in action for you. Did you notice law of attraction, how it works? It focuses only on the last 6 letters, nothing else. It only focuses on the last 6 letters. If you focus on last 6 letters, whatever it is connected with is going to manifest itself anyway. Krish, listen to this conversation very carefully. This is primarily for you. So your words, your expressions, the language patterns that you're using is what you are sending out to the universe. Then the actions that you're taking is what you're sending out to the universe, to the quantum field around you, setting the vibrations. Imagine the power of that quantum field. It's not people who are sitting in the room and they're appearing that they're sitting with me right now. It's not actually working like that. People are far away from you, Ankita. They are far away from you. Somebody like I am sitting in Delhi, somebody sitting in Bokaro, somebody sitting in Chennai, somebody sitting in Bombay. People are from different places. This is the power of your vibration. It is going to all those places immediately. It moves exceptionally fast. It moves faster. Probably it moves faster than light. An instrument yet to be discovered which can find out if there is anything which moves, which travels faster than light. But I think thoughts travel faster than light. The only thing that we can't measure it, but it just happens like that.
Yeah. Can I share something, Pinaki, which I experienced today on the same thing which you shared?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, quickly, thanks. So yeah, like you said, right? So I was, in context of something, I was thinking about my brother-in-law, my wife's cousin. It's been a long time, something and all. So I only yesterday only had asked and all, and it's been, I think, months, Pinaki, since that person had contacted us. And at I think around 6:45, 7 p.m. today, that guy calls out of the blue. Okay. And my wife was like, Arey, he was asking yesterday only what happened. He isn't called along. So that's one instance. Similarly, my brother, similarly, I was thinking, I need to call him around 7 p.m. Okay. And lo and behold, and again, I didn't message him or tell him. And so my parents are with me here right now. So he calls on my mother's phone at the same time. Okay, his call comes in, and in fact, I didn't know he was talking. I didn't pick up the phone. My mother picked up the phone, so she was just conversing, "Kaise ho?" and all. I was like, "Whom is she talking to?" Because at their age group, they don't have many such people to converse on the phone. I was like, then I was stunned because in a day, both these instances, one call came at 6:45, the other call came at 7. And this is like my experience. And there's another video I got few days back. What he just mentioned, Pinaki, scientifically, which is proven. So there is this brain, not Dr. Joe Dispenza. I know lot many things from there I can quote. Another one where it was shared, like again, like you said, people sitting very far away, and this was observed and picked up by the MRI and EEG. Okay, that they actually started seeing brain activity whenever somebody else, like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, was praying afar. Like that person was not in the room, not in the building, not even in the city. Okay. And so all this were connected, and they were sharing that they observed this not once, not twice, in multiple people, again, to whom they had connected all this paraphernalia. So, which proved, like you said, right? And these are all like established doctors with all the medical diagnostic equipments at their disposal. They were not able to, they, they could pick up the MRI and the EEG, ye ho raha hai, aise kuch. They were not at all able to figure out kya ho raha hai, because then like somebody in the circle and all, they said like, we were praying or thinking and all. And this patient's brain was actually picking it up. I'll try to see that video and, share it in our group. But uh, like I said, not only Dr. Joe Dispenza. So this lady is a very senior brain specialist in US. A very, I think Brian Taylor. I think if I'm getting her name correct. I'll forward that video. So both of them prove what you just talked about.
Fantastic, fantastic. So trust in your intuitions and trust in the universe and focus up action kahan dal rahe ho. In that TEA, the most important part is that last letter, which is A. Action. Thoughts, emotions, and actions. What are you thinking about? What are you experiencing? And what actions you are taking? And actions are going to manifest whatever you are looking forward to manifest through the quantum physics. Yeah, through the quantum field, exactly. Through the quantum field. It's actually that simple. इसमें ज़्यादा अंदर जाने की जरूरत नहीं. We don't need to dig deep right now, but just stay here. So the question that I'm going to ask you is, I'm not taking any more sharings now. See, we talked about a concept called team, right? What is team? Where you are putting your time, energy, attention, and money, right? That is what team is all about. And you have set up your goals, which you're planning to achieve by end of this month. Okay, when I've also set up my goals. And for that, what is important is that how I'm working with my team. How much my team is aligned with my goal. Like how much my time, my energy, my attention, my money is aligned with that goal. Now, I'm reading a new book, which is this one, The 5 Types of Wealth. And I just started reading it. There is something called scoreboard, and that attracted my attention. And there was a famous dialogue, famous quote. This famous quote by
Something called scoreboard. What was that? Something called
A
scoreboard.
quotation.
Yeah. No, you
There was
said it. That quotation. What you said? Something called.
Whatever I said, just listen to the record. I don't
Okay.
remember. So there was a quote by Dr. Drucker. Drucker is somebody who is well known. He is an Australian, and he shared a very important. He gave a very important message, and the message was as simple as this. His name is Peter Drucker, or Drucker, whatever people call. He's an Austrian-born management guru. So he said, "What gets measured gets managed." So you can manage only something which you can measure. So this idea came to my mind that how do you know that your team is working? How can you measure it? We are only talking about the concept that, okay, I'm talking about time, I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about attention, I'm talking about money. All these four things are more or less measurable. You know that where you're paying your attention to, you know how long you're paying your attention, the duration. You know that how much energy you're putting into something. Like if you're walking, it is different. If you're running, it is different. So similarly, you know where you are putting your energies are, and finally where you're putting your money. But how do you know that whatever you're putting it is actually worth it and aligned with your life purpose or aligned with your goal? So I came up with this wonderful experience last night, and this is also a part of this book only. So it is probably it is being said somewhere in the book. So I'm just listening some interviews of Sahil Bloom nowadays. So there are many interviews. So I'm just listening to them. At one point of time, he said that think about Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett is now 97. Okay, and like he's the richest person in the world, the billionaire. The question is very important. The question is, are you willing to exchange your team with him? This question came to me. It's kind of barter. That are you willing to barter your team with him? To put it more simply, is there anybody who is going to barter your team with himself or herself? Now think about this. See, okay, you will say, okay, like you have given an option. So the genie comes and he gives you an option that would you like to live the life of Warren Buffett? So what will be your answer? And the transfer will be permanent, so you cannot come back. So would you like to live the life of Warren Buffett?
No.
Or life of any person?
We are so possessive with ourselves that, like we can't, this is the possessive or whatever it is. We can't think of, imagine. Maybe we can get those qualities, but we want to be us, and then, that is.
So if you are given a choice on this earth that you will get that life, so whose life you are going to barter in exchange? Okay, I'm willing to take his life or her life. For the
A
rest of the life, I want to live like that person. There are many role models, like we compare ourselves. कब मेरे पास टोनी रॉबिन्स जैसा पैसा होगा? So given a choice, if you are given a choice, who you want to barter your team with? Okay, I want to use that as my live that life. I want to live that life. I want to live the life of Mother Teresa.
No, sir, I am not willing.
I mean, I'm always in admiration of Abdul Kalam.
Okay, so even given a choice, if
Given
God
a
gives
choice.
you a choice, would you like to live the life of Abdul Kalam from now onwards?
From now onwards. Not able to imagine, but
And
since you asked,
your wish will be granted right now. It won't even take time. It won't. They won't. It, God will not give you time. क्योंकि tomorrow 6 o'clock तक मेरे पास टाइम है, तब तक मैं अपना व्हील सब लिख के जाऊंगी, सबको समझा के जाऊंगी किचन में क्या करना है. You won't get that time. The choice is right now. Like Yamraj, the way Yamraj comes. Now Yamraj comes and tells you that your time is up, you have to go with me.
yes,
So you pray to Yamraj. But
yes,
then Yamraj gives you an option. Okay, you can't live this life. I'll allow you to live, but you can't live this life. You have to select someone. Whose life would you like to live? You will get that much of duration minus your current age to live that life. So if you say Abdul Kalam, say if he has lived for say 77 years, so 77 minus whatever your age, you will get that life. Otherwise, you have to leave. What will you do? See, did you notice the choices that are happening right now? The first choice was Kishkalana, then you said, no, I want to stay with myself. Now you are given that you can't stay with yourself because your time is up. The time of this body is up. So either you come with me or I can give a replacement body. And that will be of your choice. So, which one will you choose?
Sir, in my mind right now, it is happening is for a moment I'm feeling okay, living like person is, but we don't know what are the other part of his life, what he's experiencing. So thinking that
Okay, so
no, my life
let me
is
ask you
better.
this question. Actually, I'm going very fast. Let me ask you this question. Who is your role model?
My role model.
If there is one person in this world whom you really want to follow, really want to be like, who could be that? Who is that person? That person is your role model.
Mm, so no one,
Kapil shortcut nahi, no shortcut.
no one. I want
So
to be a
yes,
role model.
you want to be a role model. That is different. But if you are given a choice, who you want to become like?
May I?
Yeah, why not?
So I want to live the life of Modi ji.
Modi ji. Okay, now if you are given a choice right
Hmm,
now,
right now.
कि आपको वही लाइफ मिलेगा, ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
सबको छोड़ना पड़ेगा, अनिकेत को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, अपने हस्बैंड को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, बुक पब्लिशिंग छोड़ना पड़ेगा, सब कुछ छोड़ना पड़ेगा और बिल्कुल वहीं से शुरू करना पड़ेगा जहाँ पे अभी मोदी जी हैं. वहीं से शुरू होगी जिंदगी. Because he is already alive, right? Whatever struggle he was having at your age,
Hmm,
that is what will be given to you. Are you okay with that? Not the current Modi ji. You will be given that
hmm,
whatever he was doing at your age. You will be given that life, but you have to start from there because he is already older to you. Are you okay with
yeah.
that?
Need to think.
Ah.
So I want to live a life of Princess Diana.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And you would like to die like that car accident, the way she died in the tunnel, inside that tunnel?
Maybe that is not in my hands, sir.
That is because that is exactly what you are going to get.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So read the autobiography of Diana.
I mean, some princess, sir. Life of a princess.
It's okay. So you have to be very clear who is that princess. That person has to
Okay.
be existing. It's not your dream person.
Clarity. Okay.
Otherwise, princess, they are not exist. They don't exist in earth. Earth only divine angels.
which we already are, sir. So
So,
already leave.
so listen to this conversation very carefully. See, what happens that given a choice, at some point on day you'll say, no, I am okay with this. That is the starting point. You need to get this. The way you are right now is the best thing that can happen to you right now. It's not about anybody else. By the way, okay, if I give a choice, forget about all these big people. If I give a choice among 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8 of us. So you plus in the remaining 7. So which among us would you like to choose? अगर आपको ऑप्शन मिले चेंज करने का, whom will you choose?
Rajeshwari ma'am.
Rajeshwari ma'am. Why? 3 reasons. Say 3 points, 3 data points.
Because I look similar to her, and because I am just my what
It's
is
okay. It's okay. I'm
I
not
hope
saying you have to be
it's not
actually
judgment.
absolutely.
So nothing to judge, no sir. Just what is coming in mind. Then second is Padma ma'am. Her few qualities.
You can choose only one person.
Okay, Rajeshwari ma'am.
Not
Then
only one person. You can choose only one person among us.
because I like teaching, and she teaches in school, small children. I mean, so that's why I want to live a life like.
Okay.
And in spite of all this thing hurdles, she's able to face. Uh, so I want to become that way mentally strong.
Okay. So you want a husband like she has. You want
So
the daughters that she
I don't know
has.
about relationships.
अरे
Apart from relationships, you can ask me anything.
यही तो होगा. Change हो जाएगा ना. तो I'm also telling you what else you are going to get.
Okay.
You'll also get her height.
Okay.
This will be the good one. That's that other thing. Height अच्छी रहेगी.
You will be dealing with children. You will be dealing with her principal. You have to lead the FLD show from next Friday onwards.
Sir, I'm just. Are you seriously asking, sir?
Yes, absolutely. Data points. I just said data points. You are giving some data points. I'm also giving some data points, which you will get in addition. Bonus. You'll get all these things in bonus.
Okay.
No computer. No programming,
Yes.
no data analysis, no debugging.
Yes, sir.
The game that she is playing, the goal that she has set for herself. You like to play
Yes, sir.
that game?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, this is what I'm talking about. See, who is going to barter your team? उसको लगेगा कि हाँ, if I exchange this, then I'm going to get a better life for myself. You need to observe yourself there. The team that you have created for yourself, who is going to trade his or her life and time with the team that you have. Are you getting me? The kind of commitment that you have towards your time, your energy, your attention, your money. Is there anybody who is going to barter it for you, trade it for you? कि मैं वो दूंगा और तुमसे लेने के लिए मैं तैयार हूँ.
No.
Some
Because
money we can,
it is not
but
showing
time
up
and
in your
attention.
outside. See, now this is what has to show up in your outside. लोग आपको देखेंगे तो बोलेंगे यार आपके ये 4 qualities मुझे चाहिए. The way you value your time, the way you value your attention, the way you value your energies, the way you value your money, the way you pay attention to all these things, the way you handle these things, the way you manage these things. I want that in my life. I want to learn it from you. I want to model you. I want to model you for the way you manage time. I want to model you for the way you manage your attention. I want to model you for the way you manage your energy levels. I want to model you for the way you manage your money, manage your finances. This is where you need to reach. But when you achieve your goal, people will ask you, "Aapne kiya kya wahan? What did you do to achieve this goal? How did you do that?" And then you can tell this story. That this is how I manage my time, my daily activity. This is how I manage my attention. This is how I manage my energy levels. And this is how I manage my money. And then this is how I manage my thoughts. This is how I handle my emotions. This is how I handle my actions. And that brought me here. आपको सीखना है. So I am a product of my team and my team. Do you really want to learn it from me? Do you really want to know how I achieved this goal? What was the journey? How I employed my team and my team to achieve this outcome? Now, if it is not like that till now, that is what you need to bring forth first. Otherwise, you'll know what happened. ऐसे जिंदगी निकल जाएगी. एक महीना ऐसे निकल जाएगा. You will cover another month of your journey towards your symmetry. We are already doing that, right? We have already moved one day ahead towards our symmetry, each of us. Ask yourself what that significant thing I have done today so that I should be proud of myself. If I got 1, then I will ask for 2. If I got 2, I will ask for 3. If I get 3, I will ask for 4. मेरे पास भी कुछ कहानी है सुनाने के लिए. And all these things will be a reflection of your team and your team, how important they are, how you are managing them. And this is where the importance of this system comes. We were talking about system yesterday. And as I said, that the 4th batch of this workshop will be all about developing a system. We'll be using the same things, but we'll focus on developing a system. And that's why I ask what a system is for you. If it's an abbreviation, what is the full form of SYSTEM for you? Actually think about it. Don't say just like saying for the sake of saying. Then you won't be able to relate to it. (9:45). Okay. So, okay, whatever you have figured out for yourself, you can share it. If you haven't, it's okay. So Shivani has shared something in the group, 5, 6 of them. Krish, what it is for you? You also said you have already written it down.
Yeah. So I came up basically with 2 of them. So I once again I'll paste it in the chat so that it's when I call out, it's easier for others to get it. So system is like basically strategize and plan, which is come up with a structure for my success through effective execution. Okay, and the M part tells what are, so I have acronym, a sub acronym for that also, which I call PETM. So which is priorities, emotion, time, and mind. So this is one. The
Okay.
other was again the same one acronym, a little different. So this is what I just shared is the final version. The one before that was something I started like this one, so I was like self-control and all. But the other one was more, I felt balanced and cohesive. The first one was more like something I just came over.
Pretty good. In fact, I'm impressed. इतना तो मैंने भी नहीं सोचा था. Fantastic. Yes. Who else have anybody worked on it? यार एक्शन चाहिए तभी जाके लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन काम करे, नहीं तो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन भी सोचता है कि इसको लेके मैं क्या करूं.
So Pinaki, this is what I worked on, but these acronyms, letters don't match. But this is what I came with: a self-contained and repeatable sequence of actions for achieving goals.
And mine I have shared systematic earning step to earn money.
Systematic earning step to earn money.
And yes, today I set with my limiting beliefs that I have written in the initial starting of the program NLP in action, third that you have started. I have written 10, and from 10, I just cut 8 today. Only 2 are left. I was very happy to cut all my limiting beliefs.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now, what is the purpose of a system? Ideally, what is the purpose of a system?
It helps you to reach the goal faster. What I feel, system works. Because as we are busy and bombarded with so much of the responsibility, if I have the system, the things that I am trying to achieve I will be able to achieve it very soon and easily without getting
Is it a
lost.
one-time process or it is something to do
It's not one-time
every
process
time?
because system. Suppose I am have to get up early in the morning. So if I am getting up by 7, so what I can reduce 6:50. Next day is 45 10 minutes, so continuously telling my mind, okay, today I reduce 5 10 is so what I feel, it takes 60 days. It can be a system or the, you can say, habit building also. In the first part 21 days you are breaking the old pattern. In the next 21 days you are setting the any habit or system, and then you go with the flow. For me, getting up early is not a big deal. My challenge was of sleeping late. How could now I took the challenge of joining your session, so that was also, now I can be by 11 I sleep now, and then also I'm able to get up by 4:30. So
Okay, so well,
yes,
it's a good explanation. So अगर एक sentence में इसको बोलना तो what a system would,
it's a process
like
step
what is
and
the purpose of a system?
only one, telling the mind to follow it. Reprogram, you can say. Reprogram.
System by itself, sorry,
I can
the system can give you gives you a consistent output. That is the primary objective, so that
say.
you don't get different results of those actions. So you put those actions in a sequence which is a system. So output of first action becomes input of second process, then goes through whatever processes you put it in a systematic way so that it's consistent. When you start the system, it always gives you the consistent output to the output, even though it goes through numerous processes.
Okay, okay. Let us think of a machine. A machine is always an outcome of a system.
Correct.
When we think of a machine is designed. So machine is, the purpose of designing a machine is to put a system in place so that no human intervention is required for certain activities and it will happen automatically.
Correct.
Like for example, the watch that you are wearing, it is a system. It is a system of counting every second, counting every hour, counting every minute, like that. It counts the 24 hours. So you don't need to worry that whether it is telling the right thing or not. You know that if everything is right, then it is showing the right time. That's what a system is. System is something which is an automated approach to put certain things in place so that you don't need to do it repeatedly manually.
Correct.
That is fundamentally a system is. And
Correct.
इससे क्या होता है आपका productivity बढ़ जाता है ना? So let us look at this from this angle, what a system is all about. A system is, listen to this very, very carefully. A system is something which saves yourself, SYS, time, energy, and money.
Yes, nice one.
Time, energy, and
Money.
Money.
I would like to add here, system is a step-by-step procedure of getting things done in a systematic process where you save your time, energy, and money.
अब इतना लंबा बाद में सोचेंगे, अभी यहाँ पे फोकस करो.
छोटा सा.
So it saves yourself time, energy, and money. Remember exactly, we are having this conversation yesterday while I was talking about that what is the purpose of designing a software. So what you are essentially offering your client is an opportunity, a product, and the outcome of this product will be, it will save yourself time, energy, and money. Continuing the same outcome. For example, what is the purpose of AI? Isn't it doing that?
Save
It
our
is
time, energy.
saving yourself time, energy, and money.
Yes, so true.
If it had not been doing that thing, then you would have been putting your time, effort, and doing all those things. And whatever you're putting in all those areas, that is gone. That time gone, that energy gone, that money is already gone. Yeah, Ankita, share what you want to add.
So one question, how money, sir?
Money तो हुआ.
टाइम तो ऑलरेडी
I
मनी
mean,
है. अगर टाइम बच गया तो
अगर
मनी तो
आपका
बच गया.
समय बच गया, एफर्ट बच गया, तो पैसा भी बच गया ना. Like you can use that time to make make money.
okay.
See, if I deliver the same training over and over again every day, it's not a system. But if I design a training program which is going to do this work for me, then it's a system. I'll just say that you'll listen to the recordings, then come back to Q&A. And during that 1 hour, probably I'm writing another book. And you are watching the recordings. I know after 1 hour I will come. That's what Mayor Notion Pawan is doing with NLP practitioner course. At 7 o'clock, वो चला देते हैं. Even the interval is also included. That 15-minute interval. And then they join the session at 10 o'clock or maybe 10 minutes before. They know when this video is going to end. And then they know what was shared in the video. So they don't need to do anything during that time. They just sit there for the Q&A session. System. Why I'm saying so? The goal that you're setting for yourself. Use your team and T to set up a system for that so that you can use this system to create the same goal, achieve the same goal again and again and again and again.
So ideally, how much time it should take to create that, or it is customizable? I mean,
Depends.
it depends. It can be changed, no, sir, based on the situation.
whether you want to cook in a kadai or cook in a pressure cooker, it's your choice. दोनों का system
Based on
अलग है. Whether you want to cook in low sim or high sim, it's your choice. गैस को आप यूज करते क्या है, क्या बोलते हैं, सिम नहीं, सिम एक है, सिम दूसरा हाई की, तो क्या बोलते हैं, whatever it is, you got the message. गैस हाई करके खाना बनाना और लो करके खाना बनाना, सिम करके खाना बनाना. So it's your choice.
Low flame or high flame.
Yeah. So the systems are there. There itself is a deep system which you can manipulate. That okay, I want to ensure that for next 20 minutes I should not disturb. लेकिन मुझे चावल भी बनाना है. So now we have automated system that after 20 minutes it will switch off on its own. And during the 20 minutes you don't need to come back and check every time your चावल बनी कि नहीं बनी कि नहीं. Whether you don't need to do that, right? You know that's the. So the goals that you're setting in batch 4, what we'll essentially doing, we'll learn the art of setting up systems. Like if you not, let me share the activities that I do throughout the day. Okay. As far as my training related activities are there, I'm just giving you some idea. So every session where I am attending the session, where I am coordinating the session, I take the recordings. I put the recording on YouTube. I put an image on YouTube. Sometimes those images are almost the same thing, like chota mota change ho jata. Like NLP in action, we'll see there's a separate graphic for every day. But so graphic I've already created as a system. I only need to change the date or maybe change the day, that this is day 20, day 19, day 16, and I just save it. I'm using the same template for one-on-one conversation, जहाँ पे किसी का आप लोगों का photo लग भी जाता है. I'm using the same template for sharing the weekend sessions. I'm using the same template for जहाँ पे मैं लोगों से one-on-one अलग से discuss कर रहा हूँ, not in the session, but because of the session I'm having a discussion with them. System. ऐसे मैंने बहुत सारे templates बना के रखा. I just need to put some small changes and my things are ready. I just upload the video. I just upload the YouTube the thumbnail and it's ready. Then what I do, I take the summary. So earlier I started just posting the summary as it is. Then I started using AI. As I started using AI, I started learning how to give the right prompts to make this more meaningful. Now, what I did yesterday in that book reading session of this book, I created stories out of your sharings. प्रॉम्प्ट सारे तैयार हैं, मुझे करना क्या है, जो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट है उस ट्रांसक्रिप्ट को फाइल को उठाना है और उस प्रॉम्प्ट देकर उसको चलाना है. It will create the whole thing within minutes. My next job is to do some editing. It doesn't give me the exact thing what I want to put there, so I do some editing. Okay, then somebody says कि ये देख के पता चलता है कि तुमने चैट जीपीटी में किया है, बहुत बड़ी बात है. So now what I am doing, I create a document from ChatGPT, then I take it to Gemini and say to rewrite it. So
while creating the
then I put it in a Word document, then I paste, make it a PDF file and I upload it. उसमें एक फोटो लगा देता हूँ, उसका एक फॉर्मेट बना हुआ है. Yeah, go ahead.
So we have to always keep the end goal in mind, no, sir, while framing the system.
Yes, that is the starting point.
And what are the ingredients, the approach you are
Outcome
using?
orientation is the starting point. मुझे outcome क्या चाहिए और इसमें से where I am right now और बीच का जो behavioral flexibility है, how can I use that to automate most of my activities, put them in place. so that they're in a system and I don't need to put much effort into handling that. लेकिन बाहर लोगों को क्या लगता है, पिनाकी कितना टाइम देता है इसमें, वहां पे सेशन कर रहा है, वहां पे सेशन कर रहा है, हर चीज का वो वीडियो शेयर करता है, हर चीज का डॉक्यूमेंट शेयर करता है, क्या कैसे करता है, कितना टाइम लगता है? हाँ, आई पुट ऑल माई टाइम इन लर्निंग, इन ट्रेनिंग द एआई एप्स, उसको मैं ट्रेन कर रहा हूँ. You know, I discovered that ChatGPT can be trained in a way so that when you write just life coach Pinaki, it will give you my entire story. It can be trained that much.
Yes.
You are training itself sitting here on your laptop. मैं तो हैरान हो गया देख के यार, मैं तो हर सेशन को उसको दे सकता हूँ. आज सेशन में मैंने जो बोला उसके आधार पे आप मेरे बारे में आपका जो भी आइडिया, whatever you have already created about me, the my identity in your system, उसको थोड़ा सा और enhance करो, enhance it with this new script. Just take out the portion where I said from this transcript and use it to enhance my portfolio or enhance my profile. Make it inspiring, make it motivating, so that whoever reads, they would love to connect with me. Now, when I give these prompts, when ChatGPT responds, it also creates a new prompt. It says that this is what I understood, and based on this, I created this. I take that. Then I rewrite that prompt. I make some changes in the prompt. Then I play that prompt again and see what is happening. Creating a system. Now, why I am doing all this? This is what I was sharing with Ankita yesterday. I am sharing with all of you tonight. Law of attraction works only on what you have taken action. Now, how do you know that whatever actions you are taking are appropriate to manifest that? How do you know that? Because you don't know, right? आपका क्या कहने से, क्या करने से law of attraction will manifest it for you. So now I'm giving you another mind-blowing thought today. Mind-blowing. The first one already mind-blowing system. This is the second one. And I'm telling you, you'll never forget it. You'll never forget it. Chat GPT is a tool using which you can learn how to ask from universe. Law of attraction works on prompts. What prompt you are giving to law of attraction, that is going to decide what it's going to manifest. But prompts you are giving Chat GPT, that's going to decide what it is going to manifest for you. And you have to learn the art of prompting. कि मुझे exactly क्या बोलने से, क्या लिखने से, it will invest what I want for myself. It will manifest what I want. It is a perfect tool. I am telling you, God has given this tool to human beings just to become an expert in how to ask from universe so that it manifests what you are desiring for yourself. मुझे चैट जीपीटी में, मुझे एआई में यही नजर आया. I don't know और किसको क्या दिख रहा है, लेकिन मुझे इसीलिए that's why I always say in all AI training sessions when I was given an opportunity to talk, I say at the end of the day AI for me is अपना intelligence. मैं अपना इंटेलिजेंस को कैसे यूटिलाइज कर रहा हूँ to learn the art of prompting and get things manifested by the universe. You can write a book on this. Nobody has written a book on this yet. I have plenty of book authoring ideas. These are not book writing ideas. These are book authoring ideas. Plenty of them. And I know that if anybody just makes a point that I'll write a book on this, I will author a book on this, it is going to be a New York Times bestseller. Nobody can stop. Nobody can stop you. आप किताब लिख के देखो, 50 पेज का किताब हो, it will be New York Times bestseller. So these are God-given ideas. These are not human-given ideas.
Rocky, can I add a little bit of AI to?
Oh yes, please. Now you guys can add.
Sorry, you got the cat out of the bag when I was waiting. No, but awesome analogy. Even I didn't think of that, although I've been dabbling in AI for 2 years now. Again, what you said exactly is the scientific concept. Again, for the others, I know Pinaki, others are sharing. So in AI, there is this field called prompt engineering. What Pinaki shared, um, you shared it like the Feynman technique. What a simple analysis, say, right? Tell it like you tell it to a 7-year-old. I think you simplified it very, very beautifully. So long story short, that's what prompt engineering. There is another concept in AI, which I just got a philosophical thing as you are. I think it's called RAG, retrieval augment generation. Okay. Again, not getting to the technical part. I know this is not the AI scientific part, but simple thing is, so like Pinaki said, right? You give the prompts. Now, how do you make sure that your prompts is taken by that AI system where it knows how to augment or further amplify its effect, get the different things together so that now the output which comes from the AI, it gets more context to the prompt saying, oh, okay, this prompt, for example, when Pinaki asked, he asked in terms of, let's say, coaching context. Okay. Or he asked in terms of marketing, or like Shivani was saying, maybe New York bestseller. So all this again, the AI thing, like Pinaki was sharing, right? Uh, the AI keeps track of all your prompts. It's like again going back to that thing you're saying, like the God analogy. It's a list of all your prayers kept, and now God sort of brings or ties together all the prayers, all your prompts, saying, Pinaki agar ye मांग रहे हैं, he actually means this, which is like Pinaki doesn't want to barter. So that barter nahi karne ke liye, how to augment Pinaki's prayers? The technical AI term is called RAG, which we technical people do behind the scene. So now, without Pinaki telling that, hey, I want it for marketing of a New York bestseller book on, let's say, like you said, right, AI to philosophical, it will get and give you that thing. So now, thank you, Pinaki. You've given a very good idea to me. In fact, I'm openly saying I'm stealing that idea for my next AI thing where I'll go
बस
and.
ऑफिस में मत बेचना, खुद
नहीं
से
नहीं, ऑफिस में नहीं बेचेंगे
ऑफिस में
अपने.
बेचना नहीं है,
या बट
वहां
नाउ
पे
आई
जाके
गॉट
ये
इट
सब
लाइक.
आइडिया देना नहीं है कभी किसी को.
हाँ, नहीं, got it. But now it's like, I mean, for the others, I hope I was able to clarify. So, prompt is your prayer, RAG is your amplifier, like your angel behind the scene, which will amplify your prayers. it will connect to the universe for all the things you want, and it will give you the output which you're looking for. It will basically be beautiful.
Wonderfully connected the dots. Proud of you, buddy. Awesome.
In fact, thanks to you, Pinaki, I never could imagine. I mean, I read this and I work on these abstract things day in, day out. आज भी मैं कुछ कर रहा था, AI book का कुछ वो कर रहा था. But the way you told, my light bulbs all went on Eureka, multiple Eurekas. I was like, मैंने तो कभी सोचा ही नहीं. Seriously. I mean, I knew prompt engineering. Like you said, right, I have also made many prompt templates, okay, both professional and my own personal. And I've given it to people like the professional ones and all. I go to my, like you said, my corporate clients, उनको मैंने अपना दिमाग literally, I know, like you said, right, 10 रुपए का काम मैं 25 पैसे में बेच के आया हूँ अपना, like a fool. So I've given them all that. But what you right now told, जिसे वो क्या कहते हैं ना, you hit the bullseye. I was like, oh my God, ये तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था. You know, I only thought it in terms of a IT or a computer thing. That's why I know. Thanks, Rajeshwari. Also, like that's why the moment I put it that prompt our prayers and like I became a sutradhar. It's Thank you.
अब अभी बाहर जाके किसी के साथ शेयर मत करना.
नहीं 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 नहीं. जाएगा तो ये शिवानी जी के न्यूयॉर्क
This
बेस्टसेलर
message is
बुक के
for
लिए
all of
जाएगा.
you. Don't go and share it with anybody. Let it show up as your outside and let people ask you how do you do that. And then you charge people to train them. लोगों को ना कुछ दक्षिणा देना पड़ेगा ऐसे ज्ञान लेने के लिए.
Oh, yes, yes. What you shared, Pinaki, and I mean, see, I'll be very, very open. Correct. Like you are given so many AI seminars. What you just shared, if we tell that to somebody at a management or a VP level, uh, I think आपको फिर management consulting के sessions लेने पड़ेंगे everything. Because I can see the weight of it. I mean, where you're going from there, it's like very deep, very deep. AI ones. Yeah.
करो ना marketing करो. I will go and give them management training.
मेरे को एक contact seriously. I mean, what the way you said, because see, okay, I'll take a quick example, 30 seconds, because again, one of my friends, I think I told right, so he did in Gurgaon a AI session. I know I was telling in a one-on-one to you. I'll share it to others here. So I help a lot of people. So this guy was going for a session where he was one of the so-called contributor, on live. He was like, "Arey, Krish, mujhe bata do. AI is so abstract and all." He's from the quality side. So he was like, "How do?" So again, just like I was sharing, um, there were many IT people expected there, many senior people. So he's like, "Krish, ये AI model and drag is not going to cut." He said, "तुम जो कह रहे हो मेरे ऊपर से जा रहे हो वो तो गए, that goes guys are gone." So I took a very simple analogy because until then, I was telling him, "अरे इस तरह का model यहाँ बनाओ, ये ऐसे बनाओ, वो है." I took a very simple analogy. I said, "Boss, तुम्हारा washing machine में chip है, उसमें भी एक AI model जाता है, और तुम्हारा chat GPT में भी जाता है." Now then I told him कि the way we go about the AI model for the washing machine for a homemaker like, Rajeshwari or Padma ji, is a very different thing she will look in for versus what a Sam Altman looking for, the picture one and all. So मैंने बड़ा simple सा, and in fact, Pinaki, I gave it to him in 10 seconds and I forgot. And then his session rocked, and he actually came back and he put it in LinkedIn. It's there, where he said, "Krish, the one thing which rocked my session was your washing machine example." I was actually smiling. I was like, मैंने उसको जो इतना सारा बताया वो सारा भूल गया. He said, "I just remembered your washing machine example." He said, मैंने जैसे ही वो स्टेज पे बोला, he's like, तालियां बज गई. I was like, अरे यार तुम तो, I mean, I said, what should I say? You are actually, making me sound like a buffoon at the same time. मेरी तारीफ भी कर रहे हो. So I don't know which I should that Kader Khan dialogue. तुम मेरे साथ हो या उसके साथ हो. I did like that. So I can correlate to what you said. That's where I was coming back
Yeah.
to. It's like awesome way you do. Thank you.
Cool. Just stay with these vibrations. शांति से सो जाके, है ना?
आज सोऊंगा.
Now you're free. आपको कोई control नहीं कर सकता. Now onwards. Like tonight, you got all the controls that were in somebody else's hand till date. you got all of them in your hand right now. अब इसको आगे छोड़ो ना किसी को बस. Do not allow anybody to take your remote control. उसको ना एज ए चिप अंदर डाल दो, so that वो आपके अलावा कोई सेंस ही नहीं कर पाए. बाहर रखने की जरूरत ही नहीं. खो जाएगा, कोई चुरा लेगा, उठा लेगा, ढूंढना पड़ेगा. तो जरूरत ही नहीं है बाहर रखने की. अंदर छुपा के रख दो, पता है कि यहीं पे रखा हुआ है. पेस मेकर. इट इज अ पीस मेकर. So your remote is your peacemaker. Keep it with yourself only. Don't let anybody find it or touch it. Okay, good. Let's take the photograph now. आज के बाद कंट्रोल किसी के हाथ में देने का नहीं है. इसका मतलब है you will not come back with any excuse from next session onwards. इसका मतलब यही है. इसलिए नहीं आ पाया, उसलिए नहीं हुआ. I was here, I was there because
I
of
have it.
this. You will come and I should be late. ये चलेगा. चलो लेट्स टेक द पिक्चर. कपिल नीचे क्या देख रहे हैं? पैसे गिन रहे हैं? बाहर के लोग ऐसे पैसे थोड़ी गिनते हैं.
looking at the phone. Sorry.
वहीं पे पैसे आते हैं आजकल. सबके सब. Here we go. 1, 2.
So the moment you said no excuses, Padma ma'am immediately exams. She said, I can't control myself.
I don't know. You caught me.
Aaj without that question, we cannot stop the session. What is the new awareness? That has to be done today,
So
no matter what.
stay in this vibration. Sunday वो पानी दूध और तुलसी पत्र जरूर लेके आना कि थोड़ा बहुत जो भी अभी लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स है रह जाएगा उसका हमें खत्म करना है. And I know most of it has already gone. तो जो थोड़ा बहुत है उसको खत्म करना है संडे को. ठीक है ना? So that's it for tonight. No need to share your experiences right now. Just stay with the vibration, enjoy the vibration, have a good night's sleep. And कल जो लोग मेरे साथ मनी वर्कशॉप में हैं, मनी क्या नाम है उसका, मनी मैग्नेट मास्टरमाइंड ऐसा कुछ नाम हमने दे रखा है. So we have a session at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Please join. I'll share the link. Good night. Good night.
Good night.